Hello and welcome to the tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you how to control your character and tell you about some of the game mechanics. Let's start with looking around. Move around your mouse or gamepad left stick. This should move the camera around appropriately to the axis of mouse movement, enabling test. Proceed to look on the red squares. After all will turn green, you'll be able to proceed. First step completed. To move around your body, press input keys for directional movement. By default, they are set to W, A, S, D on keyboard or gamepad left stick. Proceed to move to the next room. You are now in the weapons room. You may choose any of the weapons to play around with. Each weapon is generated with unique statistics. They will display if you come close enough to the weapon. To pick up the weapon, simply press Interact button. By default, it is E or D-pad on the gamepad. Then proceed to go to the weapon to overlap with it. Your current weapon will be changed to the new one. You also may equip a secondary weapon by pressing Change Weapon key. By default, it is the right mouse button or triangle Y button. To fire the weapon, you must press Shoot button. By default, left mouse button or right shoulder button on gamepad. Weapon will fire if it has enough ammo. If you do not have the ammo, you can use hand blades for melee combat. To access them, press Hand Blades button, by default 4 on the keyboard, and right stick press on the gamepad. Weapon will display ammo in the mag, maximum ammo the mag can hold, and amount of ammo you currently have. To collect ammunition, simply overlap with it. It will be added to your inventory. When you are ready, proceed to fire on the targets. If you take down every target, you will be able to go into the next room. In this room, you are able to find stats packs. They are health and shield packs. You can use them to increase either health or shield. To do so, overlap with it and you'll pick it up. Even if you are at full health or shield, you'll still pick it up. They will give you 50 units of either statistic. To find out about the statistic by looking at your PHC, personal hand computer. It will display your health, armor, and stamina statistics. You can also use a statistic called stamina. This statistic regenerates automatically when it is not used. You can use it by sprinting, double jumping, or dodging. You can sprint by holding sprint button while moving. By default, shift or left trigger press on gamepad. You can double jump by double pressing jump key. By default, space or X, A buttons. You can dodge left by pressing dodge left key while moving. By default, Q or D-pad left. You can dodge right by pressing dodge right key while moving. By default, E or D-pad right. You cannot perform 2 stamina actions at once. After using stamina, you'll be able to see it on the PHC. In this room, you are able to find special abilities. To gain them, simply overlap with one. This will grant you an ability for a specific time. You will be able to see the effect of it by a colored outline on your arms. Red case contains double damage. It grants you an ability to fire powerful shots at your enemies. Purple case contains time slow. This slows down the time by the half, giving you time to aim. Green case contains Ultra Shield. This grants you invulnerability from any damage received. You cannot stack abilities. Only one can be activated at any time. You can see duration of it by a colored progress bar on the left of your PHC. You may now test other weapons on the mannequin. You will also be provided with additional information. Please listen carefully. Each enemy has its own behavior and statistics, making them unique each time. The arena will generate in a specific pattern each time a wave is completed. Arena will also have ammo packs, special abilities, and weapons placed around it. You will also see a board with your progress. It will display current wave, score, and enemies left. You can also access the Law tab by pressing Law key, by default L key, or D-pad down on gamepad. Each wave, a new Law element will be available for you to view. Please be mindful, it is currently an early beta version, which will contain smaller glitches. If you are stuck, press F8 or left shoulder button to teleport to the middle. End of transmission. Good luck. You can now end by going through the door.